A very good afternoon, class 6th. As yesterday I gave you this exercise to do, today we will do the solution of this worksheet 12, which is about ratio and proportion. So let us start. Today on 7 Jan, Thursday, we will do the worksheet 12. In this worksheet, we will study about ratio and proportion. About this in detail we have already studied. So the first question of your worksheet is that if rupees 460 is distributed between A and B, means दो स्टूडेंट्स हैं या कोई भी दो पर्सन हैं A and B in the ratio is 4:1, then A will get how much rupees? So here see, total rupees 460, ratio 4:1. So we will see, we will take A equals to 4x and B equals to 1x, right? So rupees 460 divided among 2, it means total of these is rupees 460. So from here we find the value of x. 5x equals to rupees 460, and here you get the value of x, that is 92 rupees. 5 9s are 45, 1 0, 5 2s are 10. This is the value of x. Now put in here, because we have to find that A will get how much, right? So here A equals to 4x means 4 multiplied with 92. So it equals to 4 2s are 8, 4 9s are 36. Rupees 368, and that is option D. Okay. So whenever total is given and any ratio is given, add it. So the total equals to rupees 460. Okay. Now come to the question number 2. That is, in a proportion, the product of the extreme terms equals to the product of the middle term. So देखो, proportion case is this one like A ratio B, proportion to C ratio D, right? This is the formula of proportion when 4 terms are in the proportion. So see, here in case middle term is also same, middle term भी क्या होगा आपका, same होगा. A and D, these are extreme terms. ये क्या होंगी, extreme terms, and B is middle term of both. So in a proportion, the product of extreme A multiply D equals to the product of the middle terms. Is it right? Is it true or false? So beta, this is true, because this we have studied that the product of extreme terms equals to the product of middle term, right? So this is true, or you can say yes, or if true and false given, then you will say true. Now question number 3, that is Amita has 8 balloons. See here, this is the question. Amita has 8 balloons and Anshu has 12. The ratio of the number of the balloons that Amita has to the number of the balloons that Anshu has. So first of all, we will write that Amita, how much? 8. Anshu, how much? 12. Now we have to find the ratio of the number of the balloons that Anita has. Means first will come Amita, ratio Anshu. Remember beta, you have to very careful when you are putting the order, because if orders change, the ratio will also change. In the question it is mentioned the ratio of the number of balloons that Amita has to the ratio of the balloon that Anshu has. So Amita 8 ratio 12. Short form we will divide it by 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 6 are. Again 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So that is 2 ratio 3, and this is option D. Okay. When you cut the ratio in, or when you write in the simplest form, there you have to take care that it must be divided with the same number. It must be divided with the same number. Okay beta. Now come to the question number 4. That is, which of the following are in proportion? Which of the following are in proportion? So देखो proportion की condition here we have studied that product of extreme equals to the product of the middle terms. It can be same and it can be different. Middle term. Now first is this 18, 24, 9 and 12. So we will check that 18 multiply 12, is it equals to 24 multiply 9. So 6 3, it become 21 equals to 9 4s are 36, 3 9 2s are 18 and 3 21. So yes, it is in proportion. It is in proportion. See, we will try with the second option also. 18, 24, 12 and 9. So 18 multiply 9 equals to 24 multiply 12, because we have to check the product of extreme and product of middle. So 18 9s are 162, and here 12 4s are 48, 4 12 2s are 24, 24 plus 4 28. So it is not equal, means this is not in proportion. Clear? So here answer is option A. This is the way to check the ratios given are in proportion or not. Now question number 5. If A, B, C, D are in proportion, then BA and DC are also in proportion? If question is A, B, C, D, these are in proportion, then B, A, D or C are also in proportion. So see here, what will be the come A multiply with D equals to B multiply C, right? प्रपोर्शन में यही होता है आपका, प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एक्सट्रीम इक्वल्स टू द प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मिडल. वी विल चेक विद दिस. प्रोडक्ट ऑफ एक्सट्रीम B मल्टीप्लाई C इक्वल्स टू प्रोडक्ट ऑफ मिडल A मल्टीप्लाई D. So this is same, right? It means it is true that BADC is also in proportion. Here it comes true, option A, right? See, it doesn't mean that MCQs are given, so you have to just choose one option. MCQs में भी बेटा solution होता है, you have to solve it. Okay, now come to question number 6. If 36 ratio x, again proportion x ratio 64, to find the value of, what will be the value of x. So again we will apply this rule. If two ratios are in proportion, it means product of extreme equals to the product of middle. Multiply 36 with 64. Multiply here. 4 6 are 24, 2. 4 3 are 12 and 2. 14, 6 6 are 36, 3, 6 3 are 18 and 3, 21. 6 plus 4, 10. Again 1 goes carry. 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3, 2. That is 2304. That is x square. Right? So now we have to find that 2304 is the square of which number. So in case of these, what you will do? You will check from the option that which option is suitable. See here 60. So it means multiply when you 60 with 60, it comes 3600, which is no. Come to option B, 48. So when you multiply 8 with 8, 8 8 is 64. Once value जो होगी वो आपकी 4 होगी and 4 is in this. So we will check with this number. 8 8 is 64. 4 will come here. 6 goes carry. 8 4 is 32. 32 plus 6 38. Cross. 4 8 is 32. 3 4 4 is 16 plus 3 19. 4 8 plus 2 10. 1 goes carry. 9 plus 3 12 and 1 13 and this. So it means it is equals to 48. Because ये भी 48 का स्क्वायर है and x square square cut by square and value of x equals to 48. It means answer is option B. Clear beta? Now come to the question number 7. First 6 question of the worksheet 12 we have done. If anyone have any problem, you can message. Now the question number 7 is, if two numbers are in the ratio and the ratio is 11:12. Question number 7. Two numbers are in the ratio, that is 11:12. If their sum is 460, sum is 460, then the numbers are, so see, it is same like the first question. We will take this one 11x plus this one 12x. It is equals to 460. By this we find the value of x. 2 plus 1 3, 23 equals to 460. Now x equals to 460 divided by 23, that is 20, cos 23 2s are 46. Now put the value of x in 11x means 11 multiply 20, that is equals to 220. Second 12x, we will multiply 12 with 20 and it is equals to 240. So the numbers are 220 and 240, which is option C. And one more way by which you can check that your answer is correct or not, you will add these two numbers and sum is equals to 460. It means our question is right. Now question number 8, that is the ratio of the copper and zinc in an alloy is 5:3. Again the ratio is given of copper ratio zinc, that is 5:3. Now if the weight of the copper in the alloy is weight of copper 30.5 gram, then the weight of the zinc in the alloy is. So now we know whenever ratio is given, what we do, make it as 5x, or you can say if the value of 5 is this, value of, take this 5x, this 3x, 5x equals to 30.5 gram. Find the value of x. When you divide it, it will come 6.1 gram. Put in this 3x equals to 3 multiply 6.1, that is 18.3 ग्राम. ओके, यहाँ पे देखो आपको रेशियो गिवन है एंड वेट ऑफ वन, दैट इज कॉपर, इज गिवन हेयर 13.5. 5x रेशियो 3x, so 5x equals to 13.5 gram, x equals to 5 6 30.1. We can put the value of x in this and the weight of zinc is 18.3 gram. Okay, now question number 9. If Sachin travels 324 km in 6 hours of driving, travel, it means distance covered, 324 km. Speed not given here, time is given, that is 6 hours. He would travel dash kilometer in 5 hours at the same speed. It means next में क्या given है आपको, time given है 5 and we have to find the distance सेम स्पीड से. सो देखो यहाँ पे आपका ये क्वेश्चन है लाइक इन प्रोपोर्शन. In 5th class you have done 4th with unitary method, but here we will do with the ratio, that is this side distance and time. Here distance is mentioned, Here it is not, so we will take it as x. Time 6 hour and here is 5 hour. Right? 324 ratio x equals to 6 ratio 5. Right? Now it can be like this, by x equals to 6 by 5. Cross multiply. So 324 x will come here, 5 will go up and sorry 6 यहाँ आएगा आपका, x यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. Cut it. 6 5s are 30, 6 4s are 24. Right? Multiply it. 5 4s are 22, 5 5s are 25 and 2 27. So your distance is 270 kilometer. That is option D. Okay beta. So ratio is very important chapter. It can use anywhere. Like here we, without finding the speed, we find the distance with the given interval of time. Now come to question number 10. That is, the side of the triangle are in the ratio 2:1. If its perimeter is 80 centimeter, we know perimeter equals to sum of all sides. So we will let the side 2x and x equals to 80. Then find the length of the smallest side. So in this case we find the length of all the sides. 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 1 5x. That equals to 80. X equals to 16. Put 2 multiply 16 equals to 32. Again for second side 32 and 1x equals to 16 centimeter. So here which one is smallest? That is 16 centimeter. So answer is option C. Right? Now come to question number 11. That if the numbers 9, 8, 81 and x, right? Question 9, 8, 81 and x are in proportion, then find the value of x. So 9:8, these are in proportion. It means product of extreme equals to the product of middle one. X will remain here, 9 will come to this side. 9 ones are 9, 9 nines are 89. Now x equals to 8 nines are 72. Okay, which one is option A? Okay beta, this one is question number 11. Now the question number 12 is, if the first, second and fourth term, first, second and the fourth term. So first of all, see, in case of term, the formula is first, that is extreme, fourth equals to the product of second and third. So here is given first 36, second 81 and fourth 63. So we will let the third term x. Then the third term is, take this 81 to this side. 9 nines are 81, 9 sevens are 63, 9 fours are 36, 7 and 4 is left. So 7 4s are 28. So here beta third term is 28, which is option B. Clear, students? If anyone have any problem in this worksheet till question number 12, you can comment and you can ask. Further questions next, that is from question number 13, we will do in the next class. Till here, if anyone have any problem, you can comment and you can message. And for today, homework is try to do the next question of worksheet 12. Next question means you have to try to do the chapter check.